Hi guys, and welcome to the world of 28mm. Okay, this episode is going to be a bit of a build overview. I've been building a farm board to play some bolt action on. I got into it a few months ago, so it's like, oh, good excuse to build a board. So this is going to be several parts, and I'm going to basically every time I do quite a few major things, I'll do an update on it to you, and I'll explain through it. Okay, so let's head down to the board, and let's take a look at the first steps. Okay, see you in a sec. Hi guys, welcome to the farm board. Okay, just a few things before I tell you about what I've done so far. If you check out mine and Barney's Mordheim video, we talk a little bit about it in there, but I just want to talk about troop deployment and movement and things you need to take into consideration before you start building a board. Okay, you'll notice on here I've got rows of trees in specific places. They're there for a reason. I've not just gone, oh, I'll stick the trees there because that looks pretty. Okay. Now if you imagine if you've got a tank deploying here and you've got a tank deploying at the other side, it's only a 2x2 board, so that's 4 foot, yeah, and that I'm pretty sure most tanks, I could be wrong, I don't know bolt action like the back of my hand, but I'm pretty sure a tank can fire from that side of the table to this side of the table. So you need to force the troops to move to create the battle, otherwise it'd be a very stagnant, everyone stands where they are, boring game. You know, you want your troops to move a bit, you don't want to just sit there and fire, that's boring. Well, I think it is. So we've got the line of trees here. That's going to block line of sight for any tanks that want to use the road. The tanks can deploy on the fields if they want, but if they deploy on the road, they have to be prepared that they're going to have to move to here at least before they can fire at anything. And it's the same with the orchard over there. That is there for cover, basically. When we play a game on this, the house rule for the orchard is going to be sort of dense terrain, so you can fire from the edge of it, you can't fire through it and things like that. I'm not 100% sure on the rule, but yeah, so I've blocked line of sights and I'm forcing troops to move by placing these trees and orchards and bushes and stuff at certain intervals. The beginning piece here, you'll see running down the front, I've made these so they're exactly 6 inches, so that first line, that'll be your deployment zone. The back I've left open because you could use this board for a few different bolt action games. You could use it for a plain old maximum attrition, you could have a capture and hold and use the farmhouse in it, you could have, I think, demolition. So you know, it's, even though it's not modular or anything like that, you can play pretty much all of the the scenarios that the rule books give you. Okay, so what have we done in this first session? What you see on the table, we've got all of the trees are from foreground, apart from these darker 4 on the main road coming in, and they're good old woodland scenics. There's the one at the back there, the foreground tree, the willow, and then we've got this is a Sarissa farmhouse. The hedges themselves are literally, they're just a coconut fibre doormat. You can buy them from any hardware store, a couple of quid. And I've just got some green spray paint, Halfords, a couple of quid, and sprayed it all green, and then chopped it up into hedges. The trees over there, the orchard trees, I've based. I was going to use them as scatter originally, but I'm going to fix them to the board. So, right, that's the hedges, the trees, the fences you see. These are test pieces that I've made that I will build properly into the board, so they'll be set on the board and not based up like that one is. Okay, and finally we've got the roads. If you want to know how we've made these roads, then go and check out, I did a tutorial in it, go and check out on the roads playlist. and that'll show you how to make it. But we've made the entire farm road, and it runs all the way through the farm, and it's all the way through. It's going to be one of those traditional sort of farm driveway. You've got the banks at each side, and then you've got the bank up in the middle that runs underneath the tank or the car. Next plan before I move on is I'm just going to go put another little thin layer of filler on this and run a toy car through it, so that you get some tracks and a little bit more depth. Okay, so I think that's everything for the first build. Yeah, that's everything for the first build. So, okay, like it if you like it, share if you think anyone else would like to see it, and don't forget to subscribe for the second build overview. Okay, see you soon, guys.